Hey YouTube, this is Backcountry Outdoors here, and we're here to paint another bait today. And we got the old popper that we're going to paint today. We're going to put a base coat on him of black, and then we're going to use some folk art. This is some of the cheaper paint. This is a color shift paint, and we're just going to spray some blotches over that black, and then we're going to put some Caribbean blue, transparent Caribbean blue fish scales, and we're using our handy dandy cross stitch ring again with this stuff right here on it. I get this at Walmart for $1.09 a yard, and a yard of fabric goes a long way. And this is going to last for a long time for $1.09, and you can paint a lot of baits with it. We're going to put some fish scales on him with this. And I hope you like this. Keep watching and see how it turns out. Alright, we got some black loaded up in the Revolution. We're going to coat him real good. And the reason why I coat these in black when I'm using a color shift works better with a base coat of black, just in case you didn't know that. It will work with a white base, but you can read it and it'll tell you that the darker the color, the better the color shift is. And this folk art paint that I buy from Walmart, you do have to thin it, and you want to get it about the consistency of milk to go through these airbrushes. And of course, if you've got a 0.5 needle that you're going to spray this through, it's a lot better. The bigger the needle, the easier the paint comes out. A lot of people think that the bigger the needle, the less detail you can get, and that's somewhat true, but you can still get pretty fine lines with an airbrush with a 0.5 in it. I'll show you one day how that works. The closer you get to the object you're painting, the smaller the line gets, and with a 0.5 needle, it gets almost just as fine as a 0.3 needle. With my GSI Creos, it's got a 1.8 needle in it. Now I can spray finer lines further away with a smaller needle. That's how that kind of works. When I'm doing a lot of detail, like spraying gills or something like that, that's when that airbrush comes in handy. Or if I'm doing something for somebody else, like a Punisher or something, I usually use that one when I get down to the fine details on that. We'll get this color shift loaded up and we'll get it painted. Alright, we got the color shift loaded up, and I'm going to use this little stencil right here with all these on it, and I'm just going to paint them up. I'm going to try to get this on his belly. This might be fun. Let's hit that with a hairdryer just a bit. These Mylar stencils will smudge if you get a lot of wet paint on them. The further I go down the belly, I'm just getting smaller little dots on him. Spot right there. Hit that. And I'm gonna hit right inside the mouth. We put these spots on pretty heavy because we're going to go over it with that Caribbean blue. And I think we're going to come right up his back right there and shade just a little. Not covering all the spots up, but just shade just a little bit. And this is not going to pop out until we put that clear coat on, just whites. Alright, we'll get some that blue loaded up and we'll see what she turns out. Alright, we got our blue loaded up and we're just going to come right over the top of his back right there. Alright, we'll give it a good dry and then we'll dip her down and see what she looks like. Alright, I got some eyes put on him, got some wicked little eyes put on him, and we're about to dip him in the KBS and see if these colors pop as good as I think they're going to. I don't know if you can see those golds. Blue, I don't know if it'll show up on camera or not, the scales, but you can see that that color shift just turned out really good. And that's the cheap folk art paint. Does good for color shifting. I hope you enjoyed that one. The color shifts really turned out real good. I don't know how well it turned up on camera, but looking at it from here, you can really tell that that thing goes from a greenish to a gold looking color, and it's pretty bad. I like those. The color shift paints from Folk Art, they do really good. They got several different colors I'll do some more in the future with the color shift folk art. They're like I say, they're thick. You got to thin them down, but they will spray through your airbrush. There's some color shifts out there that I know people have trouble spraying through their airbrush. So if you're looking for something that does color shift that actually works, the folk art will color shift. Does a pretty decent job. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Any questions, that I'll answer them the best I can. I don't know everything about this, but I've been doing it for a little while and I really enjoy it. So just leave a like, comment. I'll get back to you. Backcountry out.